to the channel, Guitars, Mods, and Music. I'm Paul. Jesse B's behind the camera. Today we're going to wire up the output jack. This is a Pure Tone. I pick them up from StewMac actually. This is not a sponsored video, just stuff we buy and things we do on this channel for our own projects. The Pure Tone, the reason I like to use these, has two of these prongs on here instead of one. It grips a lot tighter when it gets in the groove. When it gets in this groove right here, that's your grounding, it fits a lot tighter. A lot of people don't like these because they really are tighter, but there's no play in them. And after you put them in and out a few times, they loosen up a little bit, but they don't get wobbly. I know for me, there's been a few times on stage, you step on your cord and pull it out. Well, you got a better chance of it not getting pulled out with this style. That's why I like it. There's other brands, other style, other brands, other styles out there that, work just fine. So if you look at this lug right here, it comes down, you can see it on top, right there. That's your ground, okay? That's your ground lug. You can see it's on top there. You can see it right here in the center. That lug there. This lug, sending out the signal. See it sandwiched between them two insulators. So that's the one that sends out your signal. The one in the center there that you can see the metal's all touching, that's your ground. So using our jumpers again, I'm going to use green for the ground, black for the signal, because that's the way the wiring's been going as far as Seymour Duncan wiring diagram that we're using for these hot rail pickups. See in the drawing, they've got two separate strands running. One's a signal, one's a ground. And that's how they show it on the schematics there. But what I like to use is this solid one that's got a bear in it, and it also has a coated one, is what I like to use. That way, as it's running through, that bear's not going to touch things that it shouldn't, and ground out stuff that it shouldn't, cause a problem. So our signal wire is the one that's between the two insulators. We'll just put the old jumper on there, the alligator clip on there. It's going to run to your volume pot. It's going to run to this center lug on your volume pot. Just like that. From the lug that's between the two insulators to the center lug on your volume pot. Your ground is going to run from the lug that's in the center here. It's going to run over here, get soldered to the top of the volume pot. So that's where that one's going. That's your ground. Your ground, once again, your ground runs from the lug that goes to the center of this output jack. Runs through your volume pot. You're going to solder it to the top of this. We're just going to clip it with the alligator clip for now. And that's all it is to it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. We'll get back to you. We appreciate you spending your time with us. Have a great day, great week. I'm Paul Hopley, and remember, play your guitars, mod your guitars, and make them your own.